Hi, I'm going to show you today how to create a current grade or a current running total of your student's grade in your gradebook. So your students will see what their grade is. So navigate to your class, go to My Grades, Grades. We're going to go to the Setup Wizard. Even if you've done the Setup Wizard before, don't worry, you are able to do it as many times as you need to. Click Start. Going to choose a grading system, weighted, points, or formula. I've chosen points for this gradebook. Any of these choices will work to create a running total. Continue. Final grade released. In Brightspace, final grade means the same as the current grade, i.e. the grade your student has right now. Released means that you can see it and that in a little while we'll make it so they can see it. We suggest you check calculated final grade so that the gradebook does the work for you to create the grade so the students can see it. You do not need to choose adjusted final grade. Remember that you will still enter your grades in Banner. So so if you want to adjust a student's grade between what they've made in your class and what you will put in Banner, you can still do that. Automatically release final grade. This keeps the grade automatically calculated, and it also releases it so that you can see it, and then later you can share that with the students. Continue. Drop ungraded items. We suggest you choose drop ungraded items. If you choose treat ungraded items as 0, this means that every item in your class, all of your students' assignments will be treated as a 0. So they will begin the class with an F and then work their way out of that. If you do choose drop ungraded items, which we suggest, you do need to put a 0 in the for the student's grade if they have not turned it in. Auto update. Automatically keep final grade updated. You need to check this so that the grade will be continuously updated. Continue. Choose a default grade scheme. Many people will choose percentage, just a great way for students to see what their work is. If you're teaching a credit non-credit class, you might want to choose one of these. I've chosen letter grade so that students will see the letter that they get as well. You can also come up with your own course scheme, which is what these two are down here. Continue. We suggest you leave this at the default too. Continue. Student view display options. This is what the students will see. They will see a points grade because this is a points grade book. If you have chosen weighted, then you need to check weighted. If you have chosen weighted, do not check points. Grade scheme symbol. This will be either, I've chosen A, B, C, D, and F as the grade scheme symbol, and so I have this checked. If you've chosen percentage, that percentage will be shown, so you want to have that checked. I've chosen to have the grade scheme color. They are already put, when I chose the letter grade scheme, those come with colors, and I think it's kind of nice for students to get a color confirmation as well for their grades. We suggest you leave this at the default 0. We suggest you leave this at the default 50. Final grade calculations. This must be checked so that the student can see their final grade, or which is really their current grade. So to go over this again, this is what the student will see. This is a points gradebook, so I want them to see points. If you have a weighted gradebook, you're going to want to check weighted but not points. I want them to see the grade scheme symbol, which is the letters. You may want to check this or not. I want them to have the color that goes with that. You can check this or not. These are completely optional. Continue. This is a summary of what we've just done. You can click Finish. Okay, now we're going to go to Manage Grades. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see Final Calculated Grade. If you click here and edit, I'm going to choose for this to say current grade. You can put anything, you can leave it as final grade. I don't think that's as descriptive for students, something like current grade or running total so that they understand this is their grade at this moment. And then if you're using bonus, you want to be able to click exceed here. Grade scheme. So this is how this final grade will be displayed to the students. I've chosen percentage because I think it's a little more accurate than a letter grade, which has a broader, broader application. So I've chosen percentage here. If you're doing credit, no credit, you're going to want to choose one of those. We suggest you not choose any of these, but you may, if you want your students to see the class average, if you want to display the grade distribution, then just be sure you carefully consider all of those. Save and close. Okay. Now we're going to see what this looks like from the student side. We're going to look at Catherine. So this displays, let me go ahead and update this, made a couple changes. This displayed her current grade. Sadly, she's at a 37.38. And this is what she's received on each one of these pieces here. And then let me go and show you on grades. So this is how many points she has. You remember this is a points grade book, so she has 156 points out of the 418 that are available to her. Her grade right now is at 37%. Remember that we chose to release the final grade as a percentage. But I chose a letter grade book. So here on each assignment, she has a letter, but yet she sees the points as well. And you can see that they come in different colors. So that is how to set up a running total in your gradebook. If you have any questions, please contact Distance Learning. Thank you.